Welcome to my captain's vlog. This is kind of a rambling series that I'm going to do, just to kind of talk about news, talk about things going on, things that I'm playing, stuff that I'm interested in, pop culture stuff. That's what I'm going to be talking about. I might throw in a few life things in there. Might throw in a couple other little tidbits of what's going on. We'll see. So the first thing I wanted to talk about is the game that me and Chris have been currently playing for the last couple weeks, Destiny the Taken King. So my thoughts on that are that it's so much better than year one, I think, in regards to the loot system. Some of the things that they've improved on, the quest system is probably the greatest addition that they've done. Some of the balancing, I think the balancing overall is good, but some of the balancing still needs to be tweaked a little bit, such as shotguns are still extremely powerful in PvP. The story is excellent. It's finally a story. Yeah. So I'm super happy about that. Also recently, today, I should say, they're releasing this Tess Everest store, which you can buy emotes. So it's the first instance of microtransactions in the game. And so a lot of people are mixed about these microtransactions. We'll see how these emotes look. I'm kind of mixed as well, because I normally am not a fan of taking advantage of people, but I'm hoping that maybe with this, and then that's what it seems like the direction they're going with, is that they won't have any microtransactions for stuff that actually really matters, and then they also will use the funds to fund other DLC down the line. So if that's the case, I'm all for it. So we'll see. I also wanted to kind of go over the rest of Chris and I's fall lineup. So the next major game that we'll be playing, I mean, we've been intermixing Madden 16 a little bit. We're going to be kind of playing that all through the NFL football season anyways. So, but our list of games that we have here, Halo 5 Guardians, which comes out October 27th, if I got that correctly. We'll be playing that until Star Wars Battlefront comes out. We'll be playing that together, and then probably be playing that through December, and then intermixing some Just Cause 3 single player in there. I'm also going to be playing Rise of the Tomb Raider. The first one's excellent. And Fallout 4. I mean, that's a duh. Fallout 4 is probably going to be excellent. If Fallout 3 is anything to go by, it's also Bethesda. So, other things that I'm kind of mixed on, I'm not sure about Just Cause 3, just because I didn't actually play the other ones. I just saw Chris actually play Just Cause 2. It seems ridiculous, open world, running around, parachuting, grappling hooks, seems like things are going to blow up, and it seems like it could be fun. So, thinking that. I'm also considering Rainbow Six Siege. That's kind of a maybe. Maybe. There's a lot on this list already, so I don't know where my time's going to be at. And then I'm also a huge Destiny fan anyways. I was in year one. So that's also, I'm going to be playing on the side while also playing all these, so it seems like my schedule is going to be pretty full. Also in other news, I guess you could say, is there was the Star Wars Battlefront beta this weekend. I didn't actually get a chance to play myself because I was I was in my hometown. We had this pumpkin festival thing going on. I like to go back. It's kind of like homecoming weekend. So, anyways, but they also released news about a Star Wars Battlefront season pass for $50, which seems kind of like, from all I've heard from the beta, is it seems like there's not a whole lot of content. Seems kind of boring after a little bit. Kind of a very generic FPS. I don't know. Like, that just words that, those are other people's words, not mine. So I'd have to play it for myself. I'm still going to be playing it regardless. Huge Star Wars fan, so. But the season pass, $50, it seems like a lot, especially if it is slim on various aspects of the game. So, yeah, we'll see. Mixed feelings about that. In Marvel news, or comic movie news, Marvel announced at the New York City Comic-Con that they're going to be making an Ant-Man and Wasp. And now I was greatly surprised by Ant-Man. I was a little bit worried after Edgar Wright left, and rightfully so. And yeah, it actually turned out pretty good. I recommend seeing it if you haven't. But Ant-Man and Wasp sounds excellent, so yeah. They also announced that there's going to be 3 more films in 2020, so that's My guesses for that, or speculation, probably Spider-Man 2, based off of when Spider-Man 1, the Marvel version, is coming out in 2017, I think. And then Doctor Strange. I think they'll have a Doctor Strange 2 film during that time slot. So, based off of what they previously have done, or what they're going to be doing, is there'll be 2 Marvel films that are sequels and then something new. So my thoughts on what that third, maybe new film could be, well, maybe they'll push Inhumans to 2020. Who knows? They also, so Kevin Feige, the executive producer of all the Marvel films, the head honcho over there, has always talked about the Runaways, which is a group of teen superheroes. So maybe we'll see something of the likes of that. That's just speculation. Also, they also showed footage of the Marvel Netflix series, Jessica Jones, I think it is. Anyways, it apparently looks good. I'm excited. I watched all of the Daredevil season 1 on Netflix, and that was terrific. Very dark, and looking forward to season 2 because they have the Punisher, so that's excellent. And then lastly, the last thing I wanted to talk about is I finished the book Ready Player One. It's probably in my top 5 of favorite books of all time. So it was a terrific read. Couldn't put it down. I probably read it in about a week while I was commuting to work. And I mean, if you're a video game fan, highly recommend picking this one up. A lot of 80s and pop culture references. They're all over the place in it. And it's essentially a large life World of Warcraft MMO virtual reality video game. And then there's like a whole quest that the main character goes on. And it involves real life and corporate like struggles and all this other like I don't want to say too much about it because I don't want to give it away, but overall the whole message is really good, especially if you're somebody that spends a lot of time online and plays video games and can kind of forget about real life. So I recommend picking it up. But otherwise, that's basically all I was going to talk about today. Have kind of a cold a little bit. If I sound kind of nasally, that's kind of the why. So I'm trying to heal on up and do all that stuff. So, well, hopefully somebody watches. If not, well, whoever is watching, have a great day. Captain signing out.